Hello everyone, welcome to episode 10 of NLG. We are just a few nights away from the second pay-per-view, Stairway to Heaven, and we have a big show fight tonight, like every night, and in the ring with us today, right now, is Mr. Amazing. So a while back the GM, Mr. Black, screwed me out of the NLG title. Then he put me in a number of matches that would go to his advantage. First being locked inside a steel cage with a monster. Then a number of matches against his little love group where he sticks his head up their asses every damn day. Thing is, I have not come down here to complain. I'm here to propose a match. At Stairway to Heaven, Mr. Black versus Mr. Amazing. If you lose, you go straight down to hell and step down as the GM and step into the ring on a weekly basis. And well, if I lose, I won't go anywhere near the NLG title ever again. So that's a match proposed by Mr. Amazing to Mr. Black for the pay-per-view, and we'll be sure to hear from Mr. Black later on tonight. But first, we have a one-on-one match, and it's a number one contenders match for Lance Zachary's $1 Million Championship. As you can see, the two competitors are Ian Mega and the Motor. Both superstars have been doing good in NLG. Ian Mega is pretty new, one of the new batch of superstars on NLG, and he has dominated NLG so far. And the Motor has just had a kickstart going, just got his motor going. Do you get it? Right. So this is a number one contenders match for the $1 Million Championship. The winner will face Lance Zachary at Stairway to Heaven in just a few days now. The main event tonight, days before his match at Stairway to Heaven against the Demon Vega for the NLG Championship. Tiger Williams will be facing his brother, Gary Williams. So keep an eye out for that main event later tonight. And here's Ian Mega going top rope. A huge diving crossbody from the top turnbuckle onto the Motor. And Ian Mega's taunting, but he doesn't see Motor behind, and Motor gets him without Ian Mega knowing. And drops him on his leg. Elbow drop. Ian Mega manages to get out of the way, stands up in the clothesline. Now a little bit further on the match, and Motor is in control, but no. Ian Mega Irish whips Motor onto the apron, and what's this? A huge powerbomb off the apron onto the mat below the ring. And now an Irish whip into the corner by Motor, going for a spear, but Ian Mega moves out of the way. Ian Mega is in control, he's going for a cover. One, and the Motor kicks out. He gets back on his feet and runs straight into a finishing move by Ian Mega. This has got to be it. Ian Mega, 1, 2, and Ian Mega is the new number one contender for the title. Big start in the match. Ian Mega has come out victorious and will challenge Lance Zachary at the next pay-per-view. And like I said, the main event, two brothers collide days before Tiger Williams' match at Stairway to Heaven. What will the outcome be of that? There's been a bit of a rivalry between them, but we'll find out later tonight. Right now, we see Franco and Griffin with an attack from behind. Well, not from behind, out of nowhere. Griffin attacks Franco backstage. And it looks like this is going to turn out to be a big brawl here, backstage. Griffin attacking Franco from out of nowhere, getting on that advantage. Dealing some damage, setting him down to the concrete floor. There's no mats in backstage, and hitting him against the door, and hitting him with the door now. Griffin and Franco going on up, and there's Griffin with a knee to the jaw. Not Griffin, Franco. Griffin just running into Franco there. And looks like Griffin's back in control. He's taunting to no one, to the camera, but Franco's behind him and he doesn't see him. And a huge suplex onto the concrete below. That's dealing some damage to Griffin, but with the attack without Franco knowing, you've got to say Griffin's in control here, and someone has to break these up before they do some damage. They are throwing each other against the scenery around them. And what's this? Griffin running right into Franco against the glass. These two still going on it, and then Griffin throwing Franco again against the grass. These two were best friends and have had a fierce rivalry lately, and once more thrown them against the glass. Now what's he looking to do? He's got Franco, and he just tosses him through the window, smashing the glass, and Franco is on the floor injured. Someone needs to see the Franco now. He does not look in a good way. Griffin just steps over him as if he was nothing. And that's all she wrote here. Right now, with Justin Roberts backstage, we're joined by the former tag team champions Is and Alpha, and they have some news for us. So he's joined with Is and Alpha. Well, 3 weeks ago, Youngblood and Thunder beat us for the tag team titles. And believe us when we say we'll get them back, but not just yet. We are choosing the right moment for this. Now, Ace is turned on the microphone. That's why after beating Jericho, our good friends here at NLG, who are Chen Li and Falcon, we decided to give them a young team with plenty of potential a shot while we train. So basically, they're going to give Jericho, some of their friends, a shot at the tag team titles at Stairway to Heaven against Youngblood and Thunder. So that's some big news considering the tag team division. And now it's another one-on-one match. It's Angus, the former Hogwarts champion, who lost his championship at humble beginnings to Vega, and since then he's been going downhill. And his opponent, as you can see, it's Rebel. Rebel made his debut on Breakthrough last episode, and he beat one half of the tag team champions, Thunder, in a tables match, which was an impressive victory to all of you. He's decided he was the breakthrough of the week. Now he's got an appearance on the main show. He's getting out the ring. Rebel might be biting off more than he can chew here. Angus is a big man, he deals big blows, and he's got a right idea here, running away from Angus. Angus is slowly chasing him. He's not in the mood to run after him, but what's this? A huge clothesline out of nowhere. Fooling Angus there. Go for the third clothesline, but Angus gets out of the way. What's the strategy going to be for Rebel this match, if he can get a win? And Angus needs a win now. Since he lost the Hogwarts title, he's been going downhill. Like I said, he's had loss after loss, and hasn't been good for him. Rebel looks like he's in control. Angus getting back in the ring now, and a bit later on in the match, elbow to the face of Rebel. Now Angus behind Rebel, Irish whip into the corner, and a huge running spear into the corner, sending Rebel down. Now kicks the Rebel and choking him out in the corner. The referee needs to stop that. Angus lets go and just slamming Rebel's head down to the mat. Angus is vicious, he is angry, he is not in a good mood, he is in a foul mood, to be honest. After losing match after match, he wants to make quick work of Rebel here. But like I said, what's Rebel's strategy going to be going into a match against a big man like Angus? He's going to have some sort of plan, and Angus with a submission here. Looks like Rebel could tap out. He's got nowhere to go. Rebel somehow gets out of that. A bit later on, and Rebel is on the table asking Angus to come towards him, and he does. Angus accepts the challenge and a huge neck breaker through the commentator's table there. Big move there. Sending Angus right through the table. Rebel looks like he's going to try and get Angus counted out. If he's got any chance of winning, he's not going to keep the big man down, but he can try and get him counted out, I guess. He's looking to keep him down on the floor, and it looks like he's going to be successful in doing this. The second Angus gets up, he's like a bull. He gets up, he's angry, he'll deal some damage, but he's not as smart as he looks. Well, he doesn't look smart, but he's not as smart as he should be. And that's a 9 count. Can Rebel make it back in? It doesn't look Angus is going to get up. He was bleeding, and the winner is Rebel. The referee reached the 10 count, and Rebel is victorious. He's 2 wins in 2 matches. And that is one big win for Rebel. Keeping a man like Angus down. Former champion. 2 wins, and he is impressing everyone here at NLG so far. Right now, Mr. Black is in the ring. Earlier, Mr. Amazing proposed a match. Well, I'm here to give the full match cards to Stairway to Heaven. Lance Zachary will defend his title against Ian Mega, that being the $1 Million Championship. There'll be a Money in the Bank ladder match featuring 6 mystery superstars. Youngblood and Thunder will take on Falcon and Chen Li for the tag titles, so Jericho will take on Thunder and Youngblood. And to end this once and for all, Griffin and Franco will be in a loser leaves match, so whoever loses that is off the show. 101 will challenge Vega for the Hogwarts title in a TLC match. Then Vega will go face to face with Tiger Williams for the NLG title in the ladder match. So 2 big matches there for Vega. And finally, I can confirm that Mr. Mason will go head to head against yours truly. I accept your challenge, but you think I'd let you get away with it that easy? If you lose, not only will you never challenge for the NLG title again, but you will also join Fango or Griffin out the door. Oh, and one more thing. You have a match booked next. So that's big news there. Griffin and Franco in the loser leaves match. The loser will leave NLG for good. And if Mr. Mason loses his match against Mr. Black at Stairway to Heaven, Mr. Mason will follow them out the door. If not, Mr. Black will step down as GM. And here is Mr. Mason. Like Mr. Black said, he has a match booked now. We don't know who the opponent is yet, but here is Mr. Mason making his way down to the ring. Big news regarding all the matches there at Stairway to Heaven, just a few days away. And here it is. His opponent is Bullet O'Connor. Bullet made his debut on Breakthrough last week against Justice, and he came out on victory with a pretty dominating performance. Some big moves by Bullet, but what's this? This is Tiger Williams making his way to the commentators table, and looks like he's going to be joining commentary today. Mr. Mason isn't going to let Mr. Black affect any of his more matches anymore, so it looks like he's going to send Tiger Williams back, threatening Tiger Williams, and it looks like Tiger Williams is making his way out. Bullet behind, but Mr. Mason reversals. Punch to the face of Bullet, and Mr. Mason gets back in the ring. He's dealt with the threat of Tiger Williams behind him. Doesn't have to look over his shoulders anymore during the match. Tiger Williams is out here, well, out the ring right now. And Bullet O'Connor is going behind Mr. Mason, and a huge German suplex there by Bullet O'Connor. A bit of a delay there, I'm not sure why that was. And a huge 5-knuckle shuffle there by Bullet O'Connor. He's got a variety of moves, Bullet. 1, 2, and Mr. Mason kicks out. Bullet O'Connor is more than he looks. He can do a lot more what you wouldn't think he'd be able to do, but he can. Throw Mr. Mason into the ring now, and it looks like he's dominating Mr. Mason here. And a submission. I like on the vice lock, and Mr. Mason just struggles his way out of that, and just runs right into a, I can't remember what it's called, sidewalk slam. And Bullet O'Connor rolling up with the pin now. 1, 2, and Mr. Mason just kicks out. Bullet O'Connor getting the pin from nowhere, but Mr. Mason managed to kick out. And now Bullet O'Connor with a grip here on the head of Mr. Mason, just squishing his head. Now Mr. Mason getting some momentum now. An elbow to the heart of Bullet O'Connor, and Mr. Mason is pumped up. He's looking to finish this match. Could he take the big man down? He's looking for the amazing clash. Can he hit? And he has. He's looking for the pinfall right after 1, 2, and no. Out of nowhere, Bullet O'Connor reversals 1, 2, and Mr. Mason kicks out. Out of nowhere that came from. Big move there by Bullet O'Connor. Bullet is taking control again, but a bit further on the match, and Mr. Amazing is stripping that table. What's he going to look for here? He's just going to throw Bullet O'Connor through the table. Now picking O'Connor up, sending him back into the ring with an elbow to the neck of O'Connor, trying to wear him down as much as he can. He's a big man, he's resilient, and it's going to take a lot to beat this man. Mr. Amazing knows it. Mr. Amazing has some ability, but even he's struggling as Bullet O'Connor moves out the way for a dropkick and a collar and elbow tie up here with an armbar by Mr. Amazing into a clothesline. Now Mr. Amazing's looking for a submission. It's not often you see Mr. Amazing go for a submission, but we haven't seen a submission before by Mr. Amazing. And Bullet O'Connor struggles out of it, and a kick to the back of the head. That was quick turn of events. Now Mr. Amazing sending O'Connor high. O'Connor gets out of it, and a huge dropkick from the top turnbuckle. This match has been pretty epic so far. Back and forth action, and a huge suplex there by Bullet O'Connor, sending Mr. Amazing down to the mat. Now an Irish whip into a spine buster there. Looks like he's going to go for the cover. He does. Can he get the pinfall? 1, 2, and Mr. Amazing kicks out. But out of nowhere again, Bullet O'Connor with a roll up pin. 1, and Mr. Amazing kicks out once more. A lot of pinfalls here, but none are getting a free account. A lot of reversal, and there's a German suplex, and another one. Is he going to go for free? And he hits the third German suplex. Bullet O'Connor is in dominant form here, but Mr. Amazing from out of nowhere sweeps the legs of Bullet O'Connor. What's he going to look for here? Big drop kick to the side of the head. Bullet O'Connor still some damage, and now picking him back up for another amazing clash. This has got to be it. He can't survive 2. 1, 2, and no. Does it again. 1, 2, and how does Bullet O'Connor do that? But now Mr. Amazing has had enough. He's looking for a camel clutch, but Bullet O'Connor is slowly crawling the ropes. Can he get there in time, or is it too much? Mr. Amazing piling the pressure on, and can he get there? He looks like no. He gives up just as he's about to get the ropes. It was too much for him, and Mr. Amazing is the winner for this match. But what's this? From behind, Ty Williams with a lead pipe. You might have sent Ty Williams out of the ring area, but he came back and attacked Mr. Amazing after the match. But now, the main event, Gary Williams, the brother of Ty Williams, will be taking on his brother. And this has been a weird rivalry so far. These two men have been, well, looks like Gary Williams have actually been wanting a piece of Tiger, but Tiger's been running away every single time. But this time, just a few nights away from Stairway to Heaven, he accepts the challenge, and he's going to go one-on-one with his brother Gary. Collar and elbow tie up here, and Gary Williams with a huge move there. Earlier I was talking to Gary Williams, and he told us that growing up he had some tough times, never really got on that much. Ty Williams was always jealous of Gary Williams, as apparently the mother never really seen much potential in Tiger. He was all spoiled, and if he never got what he wanted, he'd go in a huff. And to this day, on NLG, they still don't see eye to eye. Two brothers battling it out until one of them gets a free count or a submission. On board there by Gary. And a huge German suplex out of nowhere. Gary Williams looks in control here, picking Tiger up, but Tiger with a rake of the eye, and huge clothesline sending Gary down the mat, and another one. There's 2 clotheslines, and a huge super kick to the jaw of Gary. Now Gary Irish whipping into the corner. It's all so fast action. Gary Williams with a belly to belly suplex. Tiger Williams escapes out of the ring, but just a bunch of reversals. But Ty Williams gets a drop onto Gary, gets back in the ring, awaiting Gary's arrival in the ring, but he doesn't let that happen. Gary Williams gets onto the apron, and Tiger Williams is going high in a huge drop kick from the top turnbuckle all the way down to the floor. Now, a bit further in the match, Gary Williams is in control now, trying to go after the arms. And now Gary Williams with a camel clutch, but Tiger Williams got the rope and a few kicks to Tiger Williams. Tiger Williams with an Irish whip. Gary Williams with the arm now. It's hard to keep track of this action. It's all back and forth. Reversal after reversal, move after move. And now Tiger Williams is looking for one of his finishing maneuvers. Is he going to hit it? He hits it. He's going for the pin. He never went for it straight away. He gets up, then decides to go for the pin. One. And bet you Tiger Williams regrets that. But now, Gary Williams copying Tiger Williams now. With, looks like he's stealing his finisher. Anything you can do, I can do better. And 1, 2, and no. Tiger Williams manages to kick out. And there's Tiger Williams in control now. A bit further on the match. Got Gary Williams up high. What's he looking for here? Looks like he's going to go for a superplex here. Can he hit it? This is crazy. And he hits it. Tiger Williams is in control. And he's taunting away, wasting some time when he could be getting some more damage into Gary. Collar and elbow tie up with the brothers here. And that is a deadlock. Now Tiger Williams with a submission here. Trying to get Gary Williams to tap out. Doesn't want to damage him too much. He's his brother after all. He's not heartless, but he wants to win. And a huge move. That's another one of Tiger Williams' finishes. Gary Williams just stole. This could be it. 1, 2. Can he beat the champion? No. Tiger Williams kicks out at 3.9. Now Tiger Williams with a clothesline and asking Gary to get up. Now Tiger going for the other finisher. This has got to be too much for Gary Williams. Can he put him out of the match once and for all? He's going for the pin. 1, 2, and 3. No! Gary Williams kicks out at 2.9.8. Gary Williams have to cover 1, 2, and Tiger Williams kicks out now. This is all back and forth action, but Gary Williams looks like he's in control now. Big match here. It's been explosive so far. Now Tiger Williams getting up and he's going for a clothesline, but no, scoop slam there. Looks like Tiger Williams is trying to head for the ramp. Trying to head for the exit, but Gary Williams is running back after him. Tiger Williams sees Gary Williams come after him. He doesn't want anything to do with him. He's trying to talk it out with him. But out of nowhere, Tiger Williams with an Irish whip into the barrier, and now a huge German suplex onto the steel ramp. Tiger Williams tricking Gary Williams into thinking he was done with Gary Williams for that match. He was going to try and get away, but Gary wouldn't let him. So Tiger Williams is on the attack, and Gary Williams heads back for the ring. Some cover there, and a huge scoop slam there by Gary Williams. You can feel that match is drawn to a close here. What's going to happen? He's going for the cover. 1, and Tiger Williams manages to kick out. But Gary Williams with the arm. What's he going for here? Drops him right in his knee. This is a big match for both men, and going after the arm again. Gary Williams wants to finish the match with a camel clutch here. He's got the submission locked in, and looks like Tiger Williams has nowhere to go. He's not even trying to crawl away. Tiger Williams is in some danger here. But no, he manages to get on his feet and drop Gary Williams. It's getting him off him. Now, Tiger taunting with a few hits by Gary Williams. Few back by Tiger. What's Gary looking for? He's going for the finisher. No. Tiger Williams reversals out of nowhere. Gary Williams gets back up and into the finisher of Tiger Williams. That's got to be it. Gary Williams is busted open. He has made his brother bleed. 1, 2, and 3. The NLG champion Tiger Williams wins the match against his brother. That is a big win, big momentum going into Stairway to Heaven against the Demon Vega. He's got a monster to battle there in the ladder match for the NLG championship. Big match, and I have been Ben, and we will see you at Stairway to Heaven, where it will be a big night. And stay tuned for the viewers' choices, if there is some. I'm not sure yet, but stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy the show. This week's viewers' choice is going to be a bit different, and it's going to be about my WWE 2K14 universe. Very soon I'll be starting to set up my next universe mode, and I want you to decide which superstars from my current roster you want to see in the next NLG roster in 2K14. So what I want you to do is leave a comment with your top 5 superstars on NLG at this moment, and who you want to see in the next universe mode. So number 1 being your favourite, 5 least favourite, 5 superstars you want to see in the next universe mode. And in these videos where I'm going to be setting up the universe, I'll be doing a superstar each week, I hope, and you will get to decide what the finisher moves are going to be called, what finishers they should have, where they're going to be from, the background of the superstar, what different attires they should have, all the stuff like that, what I can improve about them, what I can change about them, just stuff like that. And yeah, so overall I hope you enjoyed this episode of NLG. Just come back next week for Stairway to Heaven, the second pay-per-view. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, it's much appreciated, and it will help the channel grow a lot. So yeah, goodbye everyone, hope you enjoyed. Bye. I want to say that like 5 times, but who cares? Goodbye.